Good morning. Today I'm in Gad's Cafe, my favourite cafe in Finsbury Park, run by my great friend Hussein. He does a great job, provides lovely coffee, sandwiches and lunches for lots of people in our community. He does his work, contributes to our community and pays his taxes. He's an example of somebody who's really working hard and working for the good of all of us in our community. I wish every company was as diligent in paying taxes as he is. This week it's been a very interesting time. Once again, I raised the question of tax credits with the Prime Minister. He just doesn't seem to understand that the average loss is £1,300 a year for families in receipt of tax credits. That's appalling. And it's appalling for people trying to start out in life. I asked a question from a lady called Lisette, trying to set up her own small business, a self-employed person in a rural area where there's very few job opportunities. She doesn't get access to tax credits if the government's proposals go through, and because of that she won't be able to make the big leap to try and set up this enterprise on her own. Result, we all lose out. The Prime Minister needs to understand that. This week was also one of great sadness for me and many others. Our great friend Meacher MP for Oldham and Royton died, very sadly, after 40 years in Parliament campaigning for social justice, a real expert on inequality, real expert on how the social security system should work for the benefit of all, not create benefit traps and poverty. But he was also a great environmental campaigner, iconic environment minister, loved by the environmentalists because he stood up and recognised the problems of climate change and global pollution that had to be addressed, and he wanted all of the industrial nations to seriously get on with it and do that. But Michael was also a great Democrat, wanted Parliament to be holding government to account, and that's what I want. Whoever's in power, they should be held to account by our elected representatives. So tomorrow I'm off to Leicester to join in with the campaign that we're conducting all over the country called the Missing Million campaign, to get all those people who didn't realise they're not on the electoral register registered, so they're able to vote in all the elections next year and in the future, but also the new calculations for the new boundaries of the new constituencies, which have to be made by the Boundary Commission, are based on a real register of everyone entitled to vote, not just those who've managed to get on the register and forgetting all the rest. Representation means you need to be on the register. Are you?